everyone. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Two teams will need their quarterbacks to step up and lead their offenses on the gridiron today. It's Dalton's Bengals going up against Brady's Patriots. So with that, let's get up to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Here are Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
All right, Larry, thanks. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Mass. Today, two AFC teams set to do battle as we've got a good one in store between the Cincinnati Bengals and the New England Patriots. Muscles him off. And the decision to come out. Is going to cost him 5 yards with a new rule as he's taken down right at the 20-yard line. It's a 5-receiver set, 3 to the left, 2 to the right. Now Dalton with a 1st and 10. And his first look is incomplete. And a look at the offense that is hoping to put some points up in bunches here in this one. 10 yards still left on 2nd down. And they'll go with the ground attack here. And he'll find some space up to about the 25. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll leave him with a 3rd down and 6 to go. And quickly, let's check out the New England defense.
You have to love Jamie Collins. You can use him just about anywhere on the defense. Inside linebacker, outside linebacker, defensive end. He might even play a little bit of safety if you give him the chance.
This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. 3rd down, a shot here for Dalton. And Eifert has it. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving. So opening drive, 3rd down, they go with a slant. It works.
And I'm wondering when the league's going to figure it out because everyone throws it on 3rd down. You expect pressure, so you want the ball in the hands of the quarterback quickly. It's a 3-step route ordinarily, and you're throwing it where you see the receiver breaking towards you. So it's an inside route. Everyone likes it, and it's executed very well.
The safety, Patrick Chung, is the one who makes the stop.
And when the defense wins and gets up no yardage on a running play, that's something they can build on and carry themselves forward throughout the game.
Second down, Dalton. And the grab by Croft. And he's brought down. 15 yards there on the catch and run. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
Dalton throwing on 2nd down. And he will find his man on the end route. Complete. That one good for 14 yards. And that'll lead here to a 3rd down. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's 3rd down. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a 1st down. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs.
And that's the way to get things started the first time you touch the football on the road. And you have to believe all week long, all they've talked about is, okay, going into a hostile environment, we're the visiting team. How do we take control of this ball game early? That's one way right there. No fear, guys. And if they had any, it's probably gone after that run.
And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down. Offense still needing 10 yards. 2nd down. Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. Fakes the give to Bernard. Dalton to the left side here for Eifert. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. It's been a pretty long opening drive. This will be play number 11 coming up on 3rd down. Andy Dalton. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Halfback sent in motion. 4th down. Dalton wants to throw. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Devin McCourty picks it off. Past the 10 to the 11-yard line, and that's where the return stops.
Well, these two guys, Dalton and Green, they've hooked up on some big plays since coming in as rookies together back in 2011. But sometimes Andy can rely on them just a little bit too heavily. And this is a ball he probably shouldn't have thrown.
Now the Patriots offense, they work their way back out onto the field. They come out here in the I. They go play action here on first down. Wide open, Julian Edelman. And he finally goes out of bounds across the opposite 40. Brady and Edelman hook up for a big one. 51 yards. Now a carry for the shifty Dion Lewis. And he's brought down. 12 yards on the pickup, and it'll give the Patriots a first down.
Well, after those plays, the offense coordinator has feel like he has balance in his favor. Threw it, then ran it, both for nice chunks of yardage. Now he feels like he's got things going in his direction, but the defensive coordinator, his guys are off balance a little bit. How does he set up, and what does he plan for in the next play? Is there a tendency there he can lock in on and maybe set his defensive call?
Throwing on first down is Brady. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Carlos Dunlap in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8. And the back goes into motion. On second down, here's Brady. Sets up the screen to Lewis. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. He'll wind up getting 11 on that one. And just like that, it's third down. Still in search of the first down after that last completion. And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively. Throwing is Brady on third down. And this is going to be incomplete. James White, the man he was looking for out of the backfield. And that's going to bring up a fourth down. So now on fourth down, on comes Stephen Gostkowski to try and get the patch 3. The wind is at his back here in the second quarter. And this one is going to just tuck into the bottom left corner as he gets it to go. And the Patriots jump out to a 3-0 lead. And we were scoreless up until this point in the second quarter. Now we finally have a little action.
Let's see where this action takes us. First quarter, no points at all. Now we've got our first score of the game. Well, does that signal that we're going to get more as we go along? Or will it revert back to what we saw in the beginning of the game?
The Bengals getting set to go. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field, certainly not what they wanted.
Put it mildly, that is so frustrating because that signifies there's a drive going on. You're in a good spot, great place to run some of your best offense. Instead, they turn the ball over.
They'll turn the ball over last time. See if they can avoid doing it here. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete to Tate. And 15 yards there on the catch and run. First down and 10 now for the offensive group.
Zebra, blue 10, blue 10, 8,
Now a play fake here on first down. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete. So they're still at the original line of scrimmage here. Second down and 10.
Zebra.
Looks like the defense in press coverage here. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. Second down, a little more productive than first. 7 yards on the gain. It gets him to 3rd and 3 now. Third down and 3. They look to throw on third with Dalton. He's got his man here. It's Green. It goes as a gain of 6, and it's a first down. They go play action here on first down. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up second down. Offense looking to avoid a 3rd and long. It's 2nd and 10. Passing again. Dalton on 2nd and 10. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down. Ten yards to go on 3rd. Fakes the give to Bernard. Dalton. It's caught inside the 25. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Fresh set of downs here. They'll run it now out of the gun. And a decent gain there as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remain here in the first half. Back to Foxborough after this. 3 yards remaining here on 2nd down. Dalton throwing on 2nd down. On the right side, caught by Green. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
1st and 10 for Dalton. That's complete right around the 8. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. It's a gain of 7, and that'll make this a 2nd down. And the offense readies for play number 10 of this series. Shift together here from the D-line. They'll run it now out of the gun. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. Call it a gain of 3, but not enough to move the sticks. It'll be 3rd and about a foot or 2. Long drive. The defense just cannot seem to catch a break and get off the field. They send Green to the left on his own. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. Tyler Eifert from a yard out. And the Bengals are in for 6.
And while that touchdown does not give them an insurmountable lead, it's still a lead, and that always feels good to a team.
They'd love to take that into the lockers, but a little time left on that clock, so some work to do.
I like that. I like how you're guarding against a letdown there.
Marty looking forward.
Coaching them up from right up here in the booth.
After the touchdown, here's Mike Nugent now to kick this one away. Danny Amendola on the return. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. And the Patriots gearing up to go now. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned they're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
2nd down now after the incompletion. Brady to throw on 2nd down. And he finds Danny Amendola. Call it a pickup of 7. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Brady going to try and throw on third down. And he'll have his man. That's Edelman. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. On 1st and 10, here's Brady. 20. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Julian Edelman, 47 yards. And the Patriots have retaken the lead. And that was just a fly route. There was no stop. He just went.
Yeah, and it was beautiful to watch because you have to set it up as you go along. Everyone knows he's fast, so you play him for that. That's the number one thing you want to take away. But as you go through a game, sometimes you vary the speed in which you come off the line of scrimmage and maybe start a little bit slower, get him to stop his feet a little bit as a defensive back, and then explode and go, as we saw there.
Cincinnati now ready to take the field. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
A first down throw coming for Dalton. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down.
Every now and then, you have some volleyball training actually comes into play as a defender. When a ball's tipped in the air, nice play by the defense, got a hand on it. But when it's in the air, it's up for grabs. And too many times in this league, we've seen great plays.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's brought down. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. So as they take it over, we step aside. And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground. The final act of the first half. Dalton. Now he's hit, and Dalton lost the football. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Now Amendola. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. The Patriots offense now, they work their way back onto the field. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Past the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Chris Hogan, 73 yards. And the Patriots add on to their lead.
Brandon, they just got the ball, and already they're in the end zone, and you're getting ready to talk about the PAT. That was fast.
Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. So here are the Bengals now as they get their first possession of this second half. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second half?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
On 1st and 10, here's Andy Dalton. Over the middle, complete to Tate. And he's going to be taken down deep into Patriot territory. A big play there on the catch and run. 53 yards. And they're definitely showing blitz here.
Zebra! 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 Zebra!
They go play action here on first down. And he slings one that's incomplete.
There's so much precision in an offense, especially when you're throwing the ball. And in an out route, plenty of it. How about the quarterback hitting his back foot, ball's out of his hands, receiver making his break, making his cut. He's got to time up perfectly. Not always easy to do.
Let him a little too much.
Yeah, I remember back in the good old days, I was talking to a quarterback, and he said everything they did was on the count system. So when he took a snap, he counted in his head for certain routes, different time frames for each one, and he knew if the ball wasn't out of his hand at that point, he'd better eat it because the play was dead.
380! 380!
This will be Dalton again. Incomplete.
Every time I see a hitch pattern dropped, I go back to the combine because there's a drill that they use all the time that's called the gauntlet drill, where a receiver catches the ball and just works his way straight down the line and catches it from different sides. And the problem with that drill is that you don't actually have to secure the catch. You just kind of catch it, drop it immediately, and keep moving. And sometimes that shows up on plays like this.
And Dalton to throw. His pass caught at the 4. They come out here in the eye. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. They come out with one back and 3 tight ends. No gain on the play, and what to do now on 4th and goal.
They gain nothing, and all they need are inches. Usually we put this on the offensive line, but sometimes it's the quarterback's fault as well on the sneak. You've got to get low and burrow.
Usually we talk about O-line surge, their D-line surge leading to 4th. They'll run here with Bernard. And he pulls his way into the end zone for a Bengal touchdown. Giovanni Bernard taking it in. And the Bengals able to get this back within a touchdown. So they went for it from the 1 on 4th and goal, and they got it done.
Is this the new NFL?
This is the new NFL.
This is the updated NFL, and I like it. I know that quarterbacks across the league have spent the entire offseason and even during the season lobbying their coaches to go for it more on 4th down. Let's go get it. Because nowadays, you've got to score points to win games in the NFL. You can't just rely on your defense to hold them.
I think the quarterbacks want to eliminate field goals inside of 30 yards, probably.
Well, listen, they have enough confidence in themselves that they can call plays and make plays that they won't need those field goals inside the 30.
They'll start things on first down with Dion Lewis. And he'll power his way out near the 25. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
In my book, that's running the ball well, but with intelligence. How about him keeping the clock moving, staying in bounds?
Yeah, even though it's the 3rd quarter, you're thinking ahead, aren't you? This is where your running game can really help you with a lead in the second half.
I agree totally. It's not just end-of-the-half situations that you worry about the clock. It's throughout the game. And with a lead, stay in bounds. Make them fight harder to try and catch you.
Now Brady sets up the screen to Lewis. And some room to roam now. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller, since that the screen pass was available, whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. And it worked very well there for a first down.
Brady gives this one to Lewis. And able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
That was a good run, probably right on the edge of breaking into something really big. So the defensive guys right now are talking about, okay, what can we do to slow him down before he truly gets started?
He can muster only a yard there, and they'll be left with a third and very short. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. They run. This is Lewis. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. Officially a gain of just a yard there, but they do convert on 3rd and inches. So here we go, 1st and 10 now. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Wide open, Julian Edelman. Brady and Edelman hook up for a big one. 49 yards. And finding Edelman underneath, that's a recipe for success.
Typical route for a good slot receiver, and Edelman's one of the best in the game. Knows how to go inside what one of my college coaches used to call the briar patch. Got to go in there where it's tough and make those tough catches. And not only can he do it, he can often run away from people after the catch.
Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal. And the 8th play on this drive coming up. And the D looking like they may blitz.
Let's go.
2nd and goal. Defense dig. And he is in. Touchdown, New England. Dion Lewis taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Patriots add 6 to their lead.
Well, Brandon, he just followed his nose, and his nose took him to the end zone. But how about the big guys up front? Give him at least a stalemate in order to find that space.
Yeah, the O-line won the battle in the trenches there, didn't they? Gostkowski now out to kick it away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. The Bengals offense now, they head back onto the field. Last time they were out, they scored. Still trailing here, though, so some work to do.
But it's okay in terms of mindset. Because they scored the last time, they're not quite as worried about being down on the scoreboard because now their confidence is a little bit higher. They feel like they've got something going, and they feel like they can attack again and put more points on the board.
Are you scoreboard watching if you're the offense, or are you just focused on this drive?
We wouldn't be telling the truth if we said that they didn't scoreboard watch. Everyone does it to some extent, but you've got to set it aside right now and just focus on this series. That'll take care of the scoreboard if they punch it into the end zone.
He's looking for his tight end, Eifert, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Chung. And what a return as he brings this all the way back down to the 20-yard line. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do...
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Rob Gronkowski from 19 yards away. And the Pats take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. Brady going to throw. And this one's caught. And their 4th quarter lead grows by a couple more. Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Devin McCourty picks it off. And he's able to get it back to the 30.